We work every day to ensure that we're maximizing the leadership in our district by empowering teachers, students, and all staff to step up as leaders. We refer to this as second-order leadership, and it's really around the idea that leadership is abundant.
I feel like our district empowers leaders by providing opportunities for leadership. For example, the PLC lead, we're given the opportunity and the resources to lead that PLC and let the teachers come up with the direction they want to go with curriculum.
And I feel like our school district empowers leaders through a real shared leadership principle, through our PLCs and collaboration between the different schools in our district that technology makes possible a lot of the time. And it's really making sure that every teacher has a voice.
We are expected to hold ourselves to high expectations and reach certain outcomes. We are expected to collaborate with others in the district and across the globe in order to better ourselves as teacher leaders.
So I feel that the Mooresville Graded School District empowers leaders by kind of two different ways. That to be a good leader, you have to know how to be a good leader, and then you have to have opportunities to lead. So the Mooresville School District does do that for us.
Every teacher, every opinion, every idea of a teacher is heard, appreciated, and discussed. And I feel this leads to leadership skills. We're able to discuss, we're able to share.
We work together on the SIT team and the teacher leadership team to come up with goals for our school, for the leaders, for the students, for the teachers, and we meet to review these goals that we've set, and we see how we're doing in those areas, if we feel that we've met some of these goals or if we need to continue looking at them.
There is a Teacher Leader Academy where the school district brings in teachers from many different schools, actually all of the schools. We meet throughout all of the school year. And what the school district does is it has principals pick teachers that are teacher leaders from each school and comes in and helps support us teachers, teach us to be better leaders. It addresses different concerns from the district level, the administrative level, and the classroom level. And when it addresses the concerns, it helps us fix those concerns and bring them back to the classroom.
It gives us professional development throughout the year, and especially during our summer institutes, to help us hone in on our skills through the use of technology and what we're using in the classroom and what's most effective.
So I feel like we are a helping hand here, and we push each other to the next level and getting there, and that's how we build leaders in Mooresville.
Ways to be innovative in the classroom. Technology, of course, is one way, but I've also found that incorporating kinesthetic movement for students is fabulous, and just trying to appeal to all different learning styles, whether it's using music or movie clips, but ways to keep students engaged.
One of the things that we do that's a lot of fun, and my kids have just learned so much, is mystery Skyping. And so far this year, we've done Skyped with about 25 states in the United States. We had a global Skype night in which we Skyped with 8 different countries that were all the way across the world. And the students the vocabulary they pick up on things like that is just amazing.
I wrote a grant for an underwater robotics kit, and we partnered with a biology teacher at the high school, and her students and us have been working in a partnership to build that robot, and also follow her as she's gone on the Nautilus ship doing deep sea water exploration. And my kids have followed her and Skyped with her when she was on that trip.
And I get my inspiration from Pinterest. A lot of the times I will look on kindergarten pages and find that those are the ways that I find those hands-on things, because I think you guys kind of like to go back in time a little bit and feel those centers and time on the carpet and things like that.
In drafting, we do a lot of hands-on activities, so me being able to have industry experience and hands-on with the engineering out in the real world, I really apply that into the classroom. So.
I'm innovative in the classroom by constantly looking for things that will engage my students, whether that be a previous lesson that I've used and I've tweaked it to make it more engaging. Most recently, some examples that we've done is we've done augmented reality with some perspectives from Antebellum America, as well as students got an opportunity to see what it was like to be a Civil War soldier.
And some ways that we are innovative in our classroom is making full use of iPads with current apps that have come out to get a lot
lot of kids writing that normally wouldn't, to get them to learn different skills in math. We have a lot for number sense, things like that they love to do.
We are blogging a lot. Each student has their own kid blog, and they blog about their day and about their adventures, and grandparents and family members from all over the world respond to their blogs. We have a classroom blog. That's one of our class jobs this year, are bloggers. So they blog about what's going on in our classroom.
And I would say that I get inspired by the faces that sit in front of me. My students offer everything that I'm going to do. I push them to try their best, and I want to make sure that I'm at my best.
I think the thing that inspires me most is possibility. I'm inspired by things I see in the world around me and how I can bring that into my classroom and make learning more meaningful for my students.
We're really fortunate being a one-to-one school district, grades 3 through 12, to really personalize student learning on the spot, with every student having their own machine. And so it really allows us to elevate student learning by engaging our students in assignments, letting them work collaboratively, letting them create projects and publish for worldwide audiences.
We elevate the student learning with our technology by creating things. The hierarchy of Bloom says that if a student really understands a concept, they can create something to do with that concept. So we try to get our students to use the technology resources that we have to create something to show their learning outcomes.
The students at Woods are able to take different classes where they are exposed to all different forms of technology that will help them in their respective careers. Our students primarily focus on obtaining industry certifications that let them showcase the knowledge and skills that they've learned in class that will take them to the next level for a potential employer.
We also elevate student learning through our use of creativity. It doesn't matter if it's in art or music or language arts or math. Whatever we're doing, we're empowering students to use the tools that we have in this building to help elevate student learning and to help them think outside the box.
One of the things our high school does really well is give our students real-world application of their learning. For example, our high school students run a student help desk that supports teachers and students in their learning. They learn how to repair machines. They go in and co-teach with our teachers. They learn practical skills that will help them both in college and career.
Our school uses technology to transform and redefine the standards being taught to our students. Instead of writing an essay about a topic, our students may create an audio recording to share with peers to help make the experience more authentic.
Using the technology allows for a higher level of engagement, which means a higher level of learning with our students. Even programs that just allow practice are going to give students more of an understanding of the concept.
Everyone all across the country is using data. They're taking tests, but what are we doing with the data? And in Mooresville, what we have done is used our CFAs that we're taking every week, and we've used our EOQs that we take, our benchmarks at the end of the quarter, and we're using those to help us know where students are, but more than that, helping students to know where they are.
We are not just squeezing technology into an already existing educational system. We are truly using the process of technology to determine needs and design appropriate instruction. We all know that students learn and develop at different rates. Our utilization of technology enables us to individualize instruction and really teach every child every day.